Welcome back to this pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and we're going to be talking about the Rams and the Saints. Line is 2 points for the Rams. I got the Rams winning this one. Transparency, I'm a Rams fan, so
Bias. No.
right, a little biased, but I'm going to try to be as objective as I possibly can be. So why I think the Rams are going to win, and the biggest storyline of this game is can the Saints have the revenge against the Rams?
Yep.
Or can the Rams prove that they're a better team to just terrible refereeing? So I do think the Rams are a better team. I just don't have confidence in Drew Brees. It's the same player in my eyes. He kind of didn't play very well in the latter part of his last season and didn't play very well at times in that game the first week.
Yep.
Now he definitely balled out when he needed to be. So my opinion is still up in the air a little bit. But I have a lot of confidence. Rams team. Todd Gurley played well in that first game. It took him a while to get going, but he got going in that second half. Still think they have a really good defense. Cooper Kupp's back, so you can argue this is their best receiver. So their best weapons there. So, which I think he would have made a big impact in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he got hurt. So for offense, then they get Cooper Kupp going. They need to get other running backs going for the Rams. Can't put everything on Todd Gurley. That's what happened last year. He broke down.
Yeah.
We got to protect Goff. This Saints defense is good. They do get a lot of pressure. Cam Jordan, Rankins is back. So Davenport, I think he can have a really big season.
He's gonna have a good season.
So they got to pressure. They got to protect. And on defense, they can't let Drew Brees sit back and just eat them alive. That's what the Texans did against them in that latter part of that game. They just played prevent, and that prevent them from winning the game.
Yeah.
You got to get pressure on these veteran go-type quarterbacks that know every coverage, know the man, and don't drop into situations of pressure and win the games. So they need to get pressure on Drew Brees. They need to do everything they can to slow down Kamara. You can't really stop him.
Right.
You need to make someone else beat you, not named Mike Thomas. Yeah, man. Aaron Donald's have to have a good game in my eyes.
Yeah.
And go ahead, Ryan. I want to hear what you think about the Rams.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah.
the question, of course.
Yeah. What was the question?
The question was, can the Saints get the revenge on the Rams for that blown call, or can the Rams prove that they're a better team?
I think the Rams are going to prove they're just a bit better of a team. I don't think the New Orleans is going to win this one. Yeah, man. I mean, let's just get the elephant out of the room, man. Drew Brees is getting old, man. And like Adam said, a big point was he just kind of started dwindling down towards the end of the season. Yeah, he did have a solid game against the Rams when it came down to brass tacks and when it matters. So, but can he contain that through a whole season again? That's the thing. That's the question. Whole another year, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, past couple games, I have seen the Saints games, and he's just not getting it down that field like he used to. I mean, like I said, last year he kind of had that problem too, but not to this degree. I know this is only week 2, but still, if he's just dinking and dunking, it's definitely not going to happen in this game. They have to get the ball down the field. They have to run the ball well, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think that defense is going to be ready to eat. You got to think, too, the Rams are going to be frustrated because of what happened last year, because while they're over there celebrating and winning, it's kind of got all foreshadowed because of the whole penalty thing. So it's kind of like, hey, guys, we're over here. We won.
Yeah.
Why aren't we being talked about? So
kind of took their legitimacy away.
Yeah,
People said they shouldn't have been in the Super Bowl, which
yeah.
I don't even want to get into that game. Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
But yeah, I think they're going to be frustrated about that. So I think that's the other stigma in this game they're going to propel them to win this game. Is they're going to be ready. So, like I said, I think that defense is going to shut down their run. I think they're going to be all over Kamara. So it's going to come down to Drew Brees. So I just don't think he's going to get enough balls down the field, and I think the Rams are. I think that defense for the Saints is going to play okay, but key factor, man, it is Cooper Kupp. Like, as much as it's not one player in football, at times it is. And like Adam said, I honestly think the Rams would have won that Super Bowl last year if Cooper Kupp was in the game. He's just that factor, man. He plays really good in that slot, and when you got Woods and the other receivers on the outside, he just makes it a little bit easier for his quarterback. So I really like Cooper Kupp in this game. He could be the key factor, but I actually think he's going to be their tight end, Higbee. I think he's going to get quite a few touchdowns. He had a touchdown, I believe, last week. I think he's going to get a couple in this game. But, yeah, I still think Cooper Kupp is going to affect this game. And like I said, I think the Rams, I think they're going to struggle in the running game just a little bit because that front line is really solid for the Saints. But I think the air attack is going to end up eventually getting the Saints defense just like it did in the Houston game. They almost lost that game. If they were struggling against Hopkins and all them. So, like I said, Cooper Kupp ain't quite Hopkins, but like I said, I think he's a solid receiver, and he's gonna frustrate that secondary. So, yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Rams are gonna pull it out, and they're gonna edge it out by probably a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really close game. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a margin. Cooper Kupp, man, when he went out, Jared Goff's efficiency, everything went down. So Cooper Kupp's really the engine that makes that offense go. Him and Todd Gurley. So him being back is a big gain for that Rams offense and Jared Goff. So.
Yeah.
He's going to be a big contributor in this game, in my opinion. For the Saints, Drew Brees does need to get the ball down the field, see if Mike Thomas can ball out and get out of the double teams, because I think the Rams are going to bracket Michael Thomas to have someone else beat him. Kamara's going to have a good game every sense of the game, running and receiving. On defense, you gotta get pressure on Jared Goff, man. You gotta bracket these receivers, shut them down, play a lot of press man. That's what the Patriots did in the Super Bowl. Made the bullet these kind of smaller receivers for the Rams.
Yeah.
So they have a hell of a corner. Lattimore's really good. Marcus Williams, he had an amazing rookie year, and he played all right this last year, and we'll see if he can bounce back and be all-time a Pro Bowl safety this season. So I think he needs to have a good game as well. Cam Jordan's going to have to have an impact. But Davenport, man, he's going to have to be that guy that they traded up to get.
Yeah.
So he's going to have an impact as well. So I do think the Rams are going to win just by a few points and be super close. And that's really all I got to say.
Yeah, before I go, I think also too, I think at times it's going to get pretty chippy too because the whole
that too.
The whole thing about the whole deal about last year as well. So yeah, I think it's going to get a bit chippy. Hopefully everybody for the most part can keep their cool and have a good game. Not too much too much of it where it's penalties everywhere. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a chippy, fun game, and it's definitely the game of the week.
All right, that's all I got to say.
That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.